Yo, what's poppin', guys? It's me, Unlimited Rainbow here, and today we are actually going to do a tier list on Plants vs Zombies one on the plant side. Now, obviously, this is a tier list where we rank all the plants in the Plants vs Zombies game in a tier list. Well, obviously, so I don't want to waste any more time, so let's just get right into it. First of all, I just want to explain the ranks first. So first of all, we have not ranked. These plans are just not ranked because for example the grave busters only count as grave and it's good, but I don't think it's fair to like rank them just because they have like one use. So like all the plans with like just like one use slash like a tool or something, they're not ranked here. And then you got your D tier, which is like the plans are just like Y, and then we have C plans. These are just like net plans, not like the worst plans, but like net. And then you got your B tier. We got the good plans. These are plans that are like generally good. And then we have your A tier, which is fantastic plans. If you pick them, you're gonna get good in the game. Not the best, but still a good pick. And then we got the S tier. These are in my opinion the best plants in the game. Like if you pick them, you're guaranteed to get far into the game. So I don't want to waste any more time. So let's just get right into it. First of all, you have your not run team. These are just like the plants. Well, like not right to be honest. They have like too much of one use. Okay, so let's move on to the D tier. We have the pea shooter. The pea shooter is the very first plant I get in the game. It shoots the pea and that's it. It costs 100 sun and in my opinion, it's just like a Y plant. It's only you only really use it at like the beginning of the game and then it's get like outclassed by like snow pea, rebeats and like other good plants that you have. And then you got your cabbage pods. These are just pea shooters, except like a little better because it can target screen door zombies without hitting the screen door, and it can hit local zombies. But I feel like that's just like too little of a change to go to meta tier, so I'm putting it in D tier. Same with the pea shooter. And you got your cactus. Oh my! It only counts as balloon zombie, and it's like not even good at it. You have cattail, and like you have bloather. These are just like much better plants to deal with it. And also you got 35 extra more sun. Like why? And then you got hypno shoot. Hypno shoot. Oh my. Okay, so with Hypno Shoot, it's an instant kill plan. Now, instant kill plans are generally good, but this one sucks. I repeat myself, sucks. Okay, so basically what it does, yeah, it costs 75 sun. And basically what it does is if a zombie eats it, then it gets hypnotized, and basically it travels back to the lanes, and if a hypnotized zombie comes in contact with a unhypnotized zombie, they basically eat each other. Basically, you got like a million. Like, first of all, I tell you why it's. Well, I tell you my opinion on why it's bad. First of all, it costs 75 cents. And then we got Cherry Bomb and Jalapeno, but these target like a group. I mean, technically, Hypno Zombies can tackle the group, but like, it doesn't really do well. Like, first, and like, the hypnotized zombie, yeah, it barely like eats any zombies. First of all, it only eats like one or two zombies, like in his leg, and like if you hypnotize like normal zombies versus like a unhypnotized buckethead, basically like the hypnotized zombie just get wrecked. So like, I mean, if you get like a football zombie or like a really strong plant, then like good. But the thing is it going to actually eat zombies? That's what I thought. It barely eats them. Well, I mean, well, it barely comes across any zombies. Well, that's what I meant. Anyway, moving on, we have the Scaredy Shroom. So basically, the Scaredy Shroom are basically just the pea shooter, except because 75 that's making it really efficient for night levels. But also, it's also nerf. It's also like a worse version of pea shooter in a way because the because like if any like zombies come close to it, then it hides in its shell and it won't attack. So like yeah, but I mean like it's a long range like shooter, so like the zombies aren't going to reach it. But I still put a game D tier, the Y tier with the PG and all the other plants. And then we got your sea shooms, I believe they called. But okay, the sea shoom are basically a puff shoom except in the water. Now you might be thinking, why is puff shoom all the way in A tier and then sea shoom all the way in D tier? Well, first of all, its recharge is slow. Like, it's it's the same recharge as the walnut and the tuna and the pumpkin, I believe, which is just like why. And also, you can only plant it in the water, which I mean, it's good for encountering water plants, but like anything else is just like, and like it doesn't even really does like a good job at it. So I'm putting it in there. And then we have split pea. I will split if I should put it in a not ranked tier and a D tier. I'll tell you the reason why. It's because the split pea, like the main reason of it, yeah, is that like it shoots backward with a repeater head. Basically, it's really good for like countering minor zombies, and like that's it. I mean, I guess it can deal with pogo zombies, but like most of the time, like you would like kill them with the other plants, like fume shoom, scaredy shoom, and other plants. But and also like it and like it also like it only counts as minus zombie, so like it was kind of like a tool, like the not ranked tier plus. I was still like about like should I put it in D or put it in D. I decided to put it in D. Okay, now moving on to the C tier. The C tier's parts are like in meh tier. They're not the worst, but like it's still kind of meh. Okay, first of all we have your walnut. Cost 50 sun, has a slow recharge, and basically has a very high health, so like the zombies, well, when it comes to core, it will be eating the walnut for days. I mean, it's a good store, but gets like, but it's basically like a worse version of walnut and pumpkin. It gets outclassed by it. So like, I mean, well, you can still run it, but like if you're going to run walnut, I say just get either pumpkin or tuna. Okay, moving on to the next plant, we have the chopper. The chopper is an instant kill plant, and like they just done such a bad job at it. Okay, the main premise of it is swallows any zombie hold, and it has to wait, and it has to wait, and it has to it has to digest the zombies. So basically, it has to wait like I don't know, like a millennium for to swallow the zombies. So, so basically, the reason why it's so really bad is the kill plants because, well, first of all, it can only target one zombie. Same with like the hit that shoot. It doesn't target like a group like the cherry bomb, jalapeno, squash. Uh, and the fact that like you can't control like what zombies do. So basically it can eat for like a millennium and then waste its instant kill opportunity on like a basic imp or something like that. So that's the reason why I put it in Zeta. The next plant is your ice shoe. Now, in my personal opinion, I don't really use the ice shoe. The reason why it's well, like, it's because like it freezes all the zombies on a board. Wait, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty good, but like I prefer to use like Doom Shoe or like Cherry Bomb or like Jalapeno because like it freezes them. It doesn't really kill them. It only like stalls them. Like for let's say a swarm of zombies came, like, and he used ice cream, it would freeze all of it, yeah. But like the plants will only target like the first two zombies, and then like they get unfroze. Which, in my opinion, it's just like isn't enough. In my opinion, so like I'm putting it in C tier. I mean, it does also count as ambush zombies in the pool levels, but like, if you're going to use it to counter the ambush zombies, and the rest of the zombies uh will get frozen. But the thing is, they're not on the board yet, but like the action still recognizes them, so they freeze them like when they're not on the board, which means your plants can't really kill them while they're frozen. So basically, you just wasted your ice shoot there, and that's my reason why it's on C tier. Okay, and then fourth we got kernel pods. Basically the same as cabbage pods, except their corn is like half the damage, but 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 it also has a chance to like shoot butter, which means that like the butter basically does the same damage as the people. It does like a butter sticks on the head and basically they just like immobilize for like a few seconds, which is like really good, especially like if you have like a whole like 2 lanes or like 3 lanes, then like the zombies like can't really travel. And also if you get like free counterpoints, then it's like really good because you have a really good chance of throwing butter, which can just stop them, and then like you got like your calls, which are just like to like deal damage. Moving on to the next plant, we have the snow pea. The snow pea is a pea shooter, except it costs 75 more sun, and and it shoots snow peas. Now, if you don't know what a snow pea does, or like just like any freezing plants like the winter melon, snow pea, and mushroom, it basically freezes them. Well, basically lowers their speed. Now the ice cube just freezes them right off the spot. The snow pea doesn't do that, but if a zombie gets hit by the snow pea, it will like half their speed. So basically, it just gets slowness, which is really good. But I don't think that's not enough. And like Wintermelon just does like so much of a better job there. I mean, it's cheap, but like still, I still think it deserves in the C tier and the meta tier. And then you got your Tangle Cow. This is also another insta-kill class, but think about Tangle Kelp. It can only be used in the water, and it can't target more than one zombie. So basically, it's only good for like one bucket head or like a cone head, and yeah, that's basically it. And then you got your free pizza. Well, I think they call it free pizza. I'm not sure. But the free pizza basically shoots in the lane, shoots in 3 lanes. So one above it, the one below it, and the one that is actually planted on. Uh, basically, the premise of free pizza, I believe, is just to like save space, because like if you use a pea shooter, then it has to then it has to have like free spaces. But if you use a free pizza, it gets to it get you only so you're only using one plant, but you're attacking 3 lanes, which is really efficient for saving up soil for your plants, if you would like to say. And the thing about free pizza, which makes it slightly better with pea shooter, it also gets to target pool zombies without needing the power of lily pad. So I think that's really good. Okay, now moving on to the next tier, we have your B tier. These these plants are just like good in general. They're not bad, they're not like overpowered, but they're good in general. So basically, we have your potato mine. The potato mine costs 25 sun, and the thing about it, yeah, when you plant it, you have to actually wait like a few seconds before it actually gets like its opportunity of use. Basically, when you first plant it, it hides underground, like it has like this recharge time before you actually get to use it. Well, which means that like you can't just use it off the spot. You have to like plant it like a few tiles before the zombie comes, so like it actually has its time to like charge up. And also I think it targets more than one, which is pretty good. But like it's clearly not a fantastic plant, and like well and like the thing about potato mine is that like you only get to use that at the beginning of the game to like build up your sun economy. So like that's like the only real use for it in my opinion, and that is the reason why it's in the B tier. Second of all, we have your garlic. This plant is very special because if a zombie eats it, then it will actually uh go to the either the lane above or the lane below, which makes it really good with like the glue walk strategy. If you don't know that, basically how it works, you have like you have your 5 things. First of all, you have to plant your garlic on like 3 lanes, like one there, one there, one there. And then you got your Gloom Shroom. Basically, the Gloom Shroom targets a 3x3 area around it. So like in theory, yeah, the the zombies will go through and get attacked with the Gloom Shroom without the Gloom Shroom being eaten. You can also synergize this with uh Spikeweed, like basically the Gloom Book, but with Spikeweed, and that's also really good. And then we have pump. Oh, and then we have cornuts, not pumpkins, cornuts. Basically, cornuts are basically walnuts, but expensive. With 125 sun, which costs 75 more, but it has more health in it, the, which I think is really good. Like Last Stand and Survival, without gargantuas, of course. And also the thing about toner, it also caught, it also is a really good counter for like Pogo Zombie and like this one over zombie or the Pole Volta Zombie, which is really good in my opinion. And that's it for the B tier, and let's move on to the A tier. These are like the fantastic plants. These are like one of the best plants. Not overpowered, but still one of the best plants. Okay, starting things off, we have the Doom Shroom. The Doom Shroom is a very nice insta-kill plan because it actually targets like almost all of the zombies on the board. So if you get like a swarm of zombies and you use the Doom Shroom, you can basically wipe them all out. Okay, but the only bad thing about it, well, like the downsides of it, is that when you use it, it creates a crater where you use on the tile that you use it, which means you can't plant any plants on it. And also, it has a long recharge rate as always, and it's a mushroom, so you're gonna need a coffee bean to wake it up, which basically makes it say 200, but still 200 sun for like a board wipe, very good to me. Then we have your Fume Shroom. Fume Shroom actually, how it works is it is a long range fighter, which means that it can't target from moves on the board. It only targets like four tiles in front of it. Basically, it can target like all of this, but can't target like like the left no the rightmost side of the board. It's still a really good plan, but not over broken. Then we have your Magnishroom. The Magnishroom, basically, how it works is that if there's like a bucket head or like any zombies with like a metal object, it basically sucks it off of them. So basically, let's say there's a bucket head here. The Magnishroom will take a bucket head and turns it into a basic zombie. It's very good if you have like a row of them, so like there's no like real threats that can like destroy like your base, and then like your fusion or your let's say your melon pulse can like so like they can attack your the zombies without having a trouble with like the bucket heads or like the screen doors or like the football zombies. Then you have your puff shoes. These puff shoes cost zero sun and targets the three tiles in front of it, which is really good because if you get like the imitator with it, you can just easily spam puff shoom in the early night levels and basically you can use these instead of the potato mine because they're very efficient and just taking on zombies at the early game. Now they can still counter bucketheads, but like they don't really do like a good job of it. But I mean, still, it's good for like the early games. Then you have your Spike Rocks. Spike Rocks basically are Spike Creek, except they attack the zombies with double speed. So basically, they're like sort of like a repeater, I guess. And also, wait, did I even cover the repeater? I'm sorry, my bad. Okay, I go over the repeater now. Basically, it shoots peas, except it shoots two peas. So basically, it does double damage. Very good, and I think it deserves a good tier. Okay, so as I was speaking with Spike Rock it's basically a repeater except on its tire. And also, the thing is, if a Spike Ring and Spike Rock, and the zombies can't eat it, so basically, they can just keep dealing damage without the zombies eating it. And also, it synergizes very well with the Tauna because the Tauna lets the zombie stay where the Spike Rock is so it can deal damage, while the Spike Rock helps the Tauna so like the zombies can't really get good damage on it. Then we have the star fruits. Now the thing about star fruits, it shoots in 5 different directions. It shoots one at the back, one at the front, and then one at the bottom, and then one at like the diagonal bottom left, and then like diagonal upmost right, I guess. Star fruits are really good if you get if you just spam like loads of them. If you spam like lots of them, then basically, the zombies basically they just can't get through your defense. The only thing that bad about the star fruits, it can't shoot straight, which means that which means that like which means like in the early game, it can't really deal with like basic zombies. So like you're gonna have to like use potato mine to build up your economy, and then you have to use your star fruits. Then you have your torturers. The torturer basically boot ups up the peas of pea shooter repeaters. Basically anything that shoots peas turns it into a fireball. These fireballs, I believe, deal splash damage and they do uh double damage. I believe so, which means they are really efficient at like buffing up peas and just like in general, just like makes them a lot more better, especially with P and Free Peter. Those are some very good picks to synergize with Torchwood. Now, moving on to the final tier, we have your SD. These are the best plants in the game, in my opinion. These are your top tier plants. You are gonna always pick them in like Last Survival, Endless, Last Stand, Endless, and these are just like so unbelievably good. Starting off, we have your Cherry Bomb. The Cherry Bomb basically insta kills any zombies in a 3x3 area. Good for taking out like crowds of zombie in like the last flag or if there's like a large swarm of them, good at taking out disco zombies when they summon their backup answers, and yeah, basically. And then we have your cattail. The cattail it basically shoots out two spikes, the same projectile as the cactus, and basically it shoots anywhere on the board. I repeat, it shoots anywhere on the board. So basically, say like a zombie was on the grass. If a repeater was like on a lily pad on a pool, they can't target it. But cattail, they have like homing with their spikes. So basically, they can just like counter like almost everything. Basically, if there's a zombie on the grass, they can attack it. If there's a zombie on a pool, they can attack it. Which makes this really good in my eyes. And then we have your cob cannon. The cob cannons cost 500 sun, expensive, and you have to plant it on 2 kernel pods, which makes it 700 in total. But it's still good because the thing about cob cannon that it shoots a giant cob that basically acts like a cherry bomb. Basically, you get like a free cherry bomb like every minute or so because that has to recharge. More so like 30 seconds. So basically, every like half a minute, you get like a cherry bomb. It's very good in Last Stand Endless because it can counter like Gargantulas and like crowds of zombies basically. And then you have your Gatling Pea. These Gatling Peas are basically repeaters, except they shoot 2 more peas. Very effective, especially better with torturing. Then basically you have four four fireballs shooting at these zombies. These decimate basic zombies. These decimate Conehead. These decimate Buckethead. And like football zombie, they might have to chop up, but at the end of the day, they still counter it. Very good. And then you have your Gloom Shroom. The Gloom Shroom, as I said, it attacks in the 3x3 area. And the thing about Gloom Shroom, it has piercing damage. It can, so basically, it can pierce through other zombies. So basically, it can attack 3 zombies at a time. And as I said before, it synergizes very well with Garlic, which is very good. Which is very good for the Gloom Walk strategy. And it actually shoots 3 at a time. So basically, it goes like boom, 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 which is very good. Very good at taking out just like crowds of zombie, taking out code heads, basic zombies. Very good. Then you have your imitator. The imitator makes you have double copy of any plant in the game. So basically, you can only pick like one perfume. With the help of imitator, you can pick another perfume, which makes you basically allow you to have double spam. Very good for for like potato mine, so you can have like double time to like store for your son. And yeah, to be honest, you can pair this up with like any plant and it's very good. Moving on to the next one, we have jalapeno. The jalapeno is an instant kill now that targets the entire lane. So let's say if a zombie was on the right side and a zombie is on the left side on the same lane, pow! Both of them gets destroyed. It also called and also it counters gargantuas very well because the gargantuas, if you didn't know, throw an imp to like your right side of your board. So it's very hard to like kill both of these, and Jalapeno does a good job at that. And then you have your winter melon. This winter melon is best plant no cap in my opinion, because the thing about winter melon, it deals heavy damage. It does splash, and it has uh and it gets the frozen effect. Same with the snow pea. It's very good, especially you have like a cold group with them. You decimate Conehead, Buckethead, Football Zombie. You can counter everything with this. Very good. And also, I'm pretty sure I skipped Melon Hold. Why do I keep on skipping that? Anyway, Melon Hold is basically the worst version of the Winter Melon. Uh, it still does good damage. It does the splash. Very good. Fantastic. Then you have your pumpkin. The pumpkin costs 125 sun, and the thing about pumpkin is you can place it on top of other plants. It has the same cost of Torah 125 and the same health as Warner. It's basically like a Warner, except you can plant it on other plants. This is very good to counter imps and like just to save space in general. Very good. I think it belongs in S tier. Then you have your squash. The squash is one of the best insta-kill plants. I think it's below cherry bomb and jalapeno, but still very good. First of all, it costs 50 cents. Very cheap for an insta-kill plant. And it instantly kills like bucketheads and football zombies. And the thing is, it targets like all the zombies at one time. So let's say there were like 5 zombies, only one time. If you use a scorch, it will kill all of them. Yeah, kill all of them in one tile. And and my loyal fans, I think that's going to be it for this video. This Plant vs Zombies tier list. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to have more tier lists, then please do like, subscribe, and comment and share this video. Hope you have a nice day now. Bye bye.